Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. If you are new to my page, my name is Allison Wellington, certified dating and relationship coach, and I primarily work with busy professional women to teach them how to attract and keep the husbands that they deserve. I do this work in a couple of different ways. My primary way is through my 12-month mentorship program called The Partner You Deserve, where I work with my clients in live small groups or one-on-one so that I can teach them exactly how to navigate these dating streets so that they are leaning into their feminine energy. They are vetting and discerning whether or not the guys in front of them are an appropriate match. They are not lowering their standards. They are building their confidence. They are dating. They're having fun. And again, getting into the committed relationships that they desire. My clients over the last 5.5 years, I was about to say 500 years, in the last 5.5 years are engaged, married, in the best relationships of their lives. They are buying houses, they are traveling the world, they are starting families and traditions, they have the companionship that they desire, and I desire that for you as well. So that's the primary way that I work with my clients in my 12-month mentorship. Secondarily, I have my yearly international beach retreats, and this year we are going to St. Martin. There's still some rooms left, so I'll make sure that I put the link that it is available to you if you are a busy professional woman, whether or not you're single, committed, married, but you recognize that you need to learn how to level up and you want to be around like-minded, equally yoked, busy professional women who want the best for themselves and their romantic life. And this trip is for you. Make sure that you click that link and I'll make sure that that's available as well. The link is already available in my bio on my page, readysetlove.retreat. But again, I'll make sure that I have it pinned everywhere so you can find it easily. And then lastly, the way that I do this work is through my masterclasses. And so this Thursday, January 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern, I am going to be teaching a free masterclass called Stop Dating in the Dark. Stop Dating in the Dark. I'm going to proactively put that link right now in the chat if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook. On Instagram land, I want you to come over to YouTube. But if you absolutely refuse, you can click the link in my bio so that you can have access to the free 1 hour private Zoom training. Or you can comment the word intention. Comment the word intention if you are on Instagram, and it'll automatically DM you the link for the free training on Thursday. All right, folks. So we have about 20 minutes together right now. We have about 20 minutes together right now, and I'm pulling up my notes. I want to make sure that we are doing some of the foundational work that will be helpful for you if you join us on Thursday. So we're doing some of the foundational work that will be helpful for you if you join us for the full free training on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Stop Dating in the Dark. And I've already put the link in the comments on YouTube. I put it on Facebook. Instagram, I can't. It's not going to be clickable. So Instagram, you can click the link in my bio, or you can comment the word intention right now and the link will be sent to you. Join us on YouTube to ask questions. Join us on YouTube to join the conversation. Comment the word YouTube, click the link in my bio for YouTube, and you can see it on your phone right now on YouTube. All right, folks. So let's get into today. So today we're discussing time doesn't create clarity. We think we'll wait it out. We'll see. Time will tell. Time heals all wounds, all of the positive connotation that we have with time. When it comes to romantic relationship, time does not create clarity. Questions do. We have to formulate the right questions. We have to formulate a time to ask those questions so that we can assess appropriately whether or not the gentlemen that are in front of us are a good match for us. This is not, I'm going to see, I don't want to rush, I don't want to overwhelm, I don't want to come across too aggressive. Now, again, we are talking about a strategy behind how to ask the right questions and when to ask them. But the idea of asking questions should not be deemed as aggressive. And as a matter of fact, anyone who is serious about their love life is going to appreciate your line of questioning, and anyone who is serious about their love life is going to be asking you the same questions, because guess what, any gentlemen who are serious should be asking you questions too. And it shouldn't only be about your my chart. If it's only about your my chart, then that tells you everything that he's interested in. And 9 times out of 10, these guys aren't even asking those questions either. Shame, 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 right? With that being said, I need you to accept that there is nothing wrong with asking questions early on. As a matter of fact, you are saving yourself from such. Sorry, guys, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so give me a moment. Good, good. All right. So, number one, the lie that women believe is that if I give it time, he will become clearer. That is an absolute big lie. The man that you want in your life already has clarity around everything that's going on in his life. He has a plan of action when it comes to his career. He has a plan of action when it comes to his fitness. He has a plan of action when it comes to his finances, especially in the beginning of the year. This is when the plans are formulating and we're beginning to execute. He has a plan of action when it comes to his romantic life. We're not here dating people who are 18. This is why when folks are dating children, 18, 19, 20 children, when you're dating children, that gives you everything that you need to know because they have no clarity and they don't even recognize that they should have it. This is why we date mature adults who are aware that in order to get anywhere in life, you need to be clear on exactly what you're looking for, right? And so, with that being said, the people that we're dating, they are already clear as to where they are. They know where they want to be, and they may be taking on one thing at a time to actually create a plan and execute it. But they know whether or not they want to commit a relationship with the right person. They know what the right person looks like and behaves like. They know whether or not they want marriage. They know whether or not they want children. And let me challenge you. If you are not clear on those things, I need you to get clear. Because how dare we have the expectation and standard of someone else if we're not delivering the same way? You should be absolutely clear whether or not you want children. Yes, you want them. No, you don't. And it could be yes, and then depending on certain circumstances, but there should be clarity on that. If you're watching me, if you're familiar with my work and you're watching my page right now, you want a healthy, committed relationship. You want to be happily married. Those are the things you already want, and you know that. So if you know that, then that means whoever you're dating needs to know the same thing. And if they don't have that clarity, we don't date them. This is not an opportunity for you to become a licensed teacher, higher education, teaching adults, adult education. Absolutely not. The people that you are seeing, that you are dating, that you're spending quality time with are going to be the people who already want what you want. And if they don't want what you want, then you are not continuing to converse with them, spend quality time with them, or date them. Don't tell me that you're bored. No, what that means is that you're not investing your time wisely. There is no adult on earth who should be bored. There are dishes to wash. There are degrees to pursue. There's money to be saved. There's money to be made. There's quality time to be spent with friends and loved ones. There's time to invest in your health, your mental, your physical. You're not bored. So stop investing time with people that you well know do not have your best interest at heart and don't want what you want. Those are two different things. Someone can have your best interest at heart, but they don't want what you want. Therefore, they're a waste of your time. Leroy asks, thank you, Leroy. Leroy says, where is your husband? My husband's at work. Where are you, Leroy? Watching YouTube, watching me? Thank you. I appreciate the comments and I appreciate the engagement. My husband's at work. Thank you for asking. Okay. So with that being said, let's keep going. Again, time doesn't create clarity, questions do. So stop believing that if I give him more time, he will become clearer, he will understand, he will know, he will see my value. You are not here to sell yourself to someone. You are here to convince yourself that, or to convince, not to convince yourself or them of anything. You are here to know what you want and to go after exactly what you want. Oh, Leroy. Leroy, you want attention, so I'll give it to you. If you're not married, you should not be out here advising women. Well, what I would have done if I were you, Leroy, is I would have paid attention to the big ass rock that's on my hand before I opened my mouth. And then if I couldn't see the big ass rock that was on my hand, I would then scroll through and check the timeline before I misspoke and looked like a fool. Secondarily, luckily, my husband actually had some time today. And there he is on the screen. Hi, Andrew. I love you. And Nicole says, it's hubby tapping in for me. I love it. I love it too. And I love him. Let's keep going. Number 2, what does time actually do? It increases your attachment to this man. The more time that you spend with someone who doesn't want what you want, it will put you in a position where you are continuing to invest time, effort, energy, money, and you become attached to someone who does not want to be attached to you. Okay? So, with that being said, we cannot spend time, money, effort, energy with people who don't want what we want, because then we are attaching ourselves to this person and wasting our time. They're wasting their time. Right? So, with that being said, please do not waste your time with people who do not want what you want. Do you understand how repetitive I'm being with you guys? Because I need to drill this in your minds and in your hearts. We cannot waste time with people who do not want what we want. It is not to your benefit. Third bullet point out of 5, and I don't know if I'm going to make it to 5. I'll be honest with you guys. My throat is really killing me, y'all. And my nose is running. I'm going to try my best, to get through this. Only because I want to make sure that I am of service to all of you and that you are registering for the training, which I will be better by, on Thursday. Okay? It'll be on Zoom. It'll be a full hour. It'll have slides. It'll have an opportunity for you to ask questions. Excuse me, guys. And I'm still pushing through for all of y'all. And I took my hair down and I put on makeup and a good blaze and a new pair of earrings just for y'all. Okay, so make sure that you register for the training. It's okay. You can watch the replay. Someone said, I missed the first 3 bullets. No worries. It'll be a replay. Okay, it'll be here. No worries. So the lie that women believe, if I give it time, he'll become clearer. That's a lie. He is clear right now as to what he wants. He knows whether or not he wants to be with you. Of course, time will tell in terms of the quality time you spend together, whether or not he'll move forward and commit. But he knows what he wants in life. And he knows whether or not you are a potential. You don't have to prove yourself. Just show up as your authentic self, which is in your best interest anyway, because do you want to be a faker? And then what? And then he commits to someone who's not the authentic version of you, and now you're going to fake it forever? That's unreasonable. Now you're going to get broken up with anyway, because it's not you. Okay. Number 2, what time actually does, it increases your attachment while he still gets to stay undecided. Number 3, clarity comes from specificity. Men who are intentional can answer direct questions. If you are intentional about your weight loss, you are intentional about it, right? You have a plan and you are executing. I can ask you, hey, how many times are you going to the gym per week? And you can answer 3 times. Hey, what's the plan with your diet? You're going to tell me I'm increasing protein by this amount. I'm not drinking anymore. I'm only going to do water. I've increased my vegetables. When you are intentional, when you have a plan, you are very clear about what that plan is, and you are able to repeat it to someone else. So if someone asks, if a woman is asking a man, what is your intention? What are you looking for? And they are going with the flow, then they are not being intentional, which means that you need to no longer waste your time. It is dangerous for you. It's dangerous. The men online say that the older women are, the less desirable they are. And in the same breath, those guys will say women don't need to be so aggressive. They need to be going with the flow. They need to allow men to take the lead. And we just hope and pray, and women should just hope and pray that things work out. Choose right. See where it goes. Don't be so aggressive. Don't ask so many questions. Don't rush us. So do women have time, or we don't have time? Because the last time I checked, anyone who does not have a lot of time is going to rush. If you have to get to work in 10 minutes and your job is 20 minutes away and you care about your job, what are you going to do? Rush. If I don't have time, I will rush. Do you guys remember in math class when we used to do P and Q statements, the truth table? If it is raining, I will wear my rain boots. It is not raining, therefore I did not wear my rain boots. Y'all remember this, right? If I do not have time, I should rush. So don't tell us that as we get older, we're less desirable, aka you don't have a lot of time. And then at the same time say, but don't rush us. No. So either we have time, so we don't have to rush, or we don't have time and we do. And so, absolutely, I'm going to be aggressive in the way that I approach. Absolutely, I'm going to make it very clear that I desire a committed relationship. And if you do not, I understand and I respect that. And I wish you the best moving forward. Y'all with me? Bullet point number 4. These are the 3 outcomes of asking the right questions early on when you meet a new gentleman. Number 1, you are going to realize and recognize if he is clear and he is in alignment with you. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. If he is clear and in alignment with you, then we can pursue this. Another outcome of asking early on whether or not a guy is serious about being in a committed relationship, time will tell whether or not it's the 2 of us that do that thing together. If he is vague, you'll get that information and you'll decide as you see fit. Now, what I'm telling you as a busy professional woman who desires to be in a healthy, committed relationship, and that's why you're watching this is why you're on my page, right? The information that you get is to move on, but at least you got the information you needed. You can't say and blame someone else. I wasted 6 months. You're right. You did. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Number 3, the third outcome of asking questions early to assess whether or not a gentleman is an appropriate match for you is if he gets defensive about it. And that gives you information. Because that also lets you know that he is annoyed or upset with you for having the audacity to hold him accountable to something. And do you want to be with a man who behaves that way? I don't. The standard is, if you want marriage, you are going to date like your time matters. If you don't want marriage, then you are going to date as if time doesn't matter. You get to decide that. Okay? So again, let's see where it goes. We talked about this on Saturday. It's not a plan. It's a placeholder, right? I'm open to see what happens. It's not intention. It's optionality, right? And then I'm not rushing means I'm not ready to make a choice. And that does not fit us, okay? So if you have been stuck in the waiting game, that is why I'm hosting my free training called Stop Dating in the Dark. And I'm teaching you how to get clarity on his intentions early. The link is in my bio. The link is right now in the comments on YouTube and on Facebook. And I'll make sure that I have it pinned when we finish this video. Okay? So as I wrap up, as you guys know, I've been sick for the last few days. So embarrassing. But I promised that I would deliver. So I'm here to deliver. These are the mindset shifts that you need to start making so that you can start dating more intentionally in 2026 and beyond. So if you want marriage and you are done with entertaining confusion, entertaining mixed signals, situationships that's disguised as dating, I want you to register for my free 1-hour training. It's live in real time. Stop Dating in the Dark. So on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. If you're on Instagram, click the link in my bio or comment or DM the word intention, and I'll send you the link. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, I've put the link already here in the comments, and I'll also have it pinned in the description and in the comments once the video is uploaded in the next few minutes. You have to do something different to get a different result. And you have not gotten the success that you've gotten thus far by sitting around and hoping and praying that your business would scale or that you would finish the degree or that your patients or your clients would do better. You did the work to get the result that you have now. Your mental health, your physical health, all the things that you've accomplished in your life, you've done the work. That means you need to do the same thing here. You've hired help to get you results before. You've hired a trainer. You've hired a therapist. You've hired an executive coach. This is what I do. I am a certified dating and relationship coach. I have 13 years of counseling experience, a master's degree in mental health counseling, and I pushed through my own heartbreak to get into the best relationship of my life. I've been with my husband for the last 9, almost and a half years. I do this, and I do it very well. So go ahead, click the link as your starting point for the free training, and then I hope to see you in one of my counseling cohorts. All right, folks, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you later. Bye.